Hey, what's up guys, it's Claudio, and in this video, we're gonna talk about what is possibly the best value in carbon gravel wheel sets by Elite Cycling, the Marvel G36. So I've always been a big fan of carbon wheel sets that don't break the bank. I'm a crit racer and things happen all the time out there. I love it when my equipment is not gonna break the bank. It feels good to race that way. It feels good to ride that way. And when it comes to gravel, I'm also in that same school of thought. I don't wanna have an expensive wheel set when I'm down in Mexico, riding through the back roads, not knowing what I'm getting myself into. I really wanna have that entry-level price point that is a huge upgrade from the stock configuration that came with my bike. So let's talk a little bit about that. I've got the Cannondale Super X 2019, specially equipped, so it's got the gravel gearing. I love it. I love this bike. It's been so good, and I've been running it in stock for the longest time. I had the aluminum wheel set, the whatever came with it, I don't even remember. But we're coming from aluminum. Now, going into carbon, it's a huge jump. And I was really happy when Elite Cycling reached out and sent me this wheel set to try out. They're not paying me, this is not sponsored. I'm happy to give my honest opinion about it and put them through the test. I put them already through at least 1,000 miles here in Mexico for the last 3 months. I've been all over the dirt roads, gravel, pavement, climbing, everything. And these things have held up really well. Now, I'm not a bike equipment nerd. I don't split hairs when it comes to these things. I'm just happy when I can feel the difference in transfer of power. I'm really happy when I can feel the ride comfort in a wheel set. That's really all that I care about. And yes, a little bit lighter, right? We all love that. These have 25 millimeter internal depth. So you put a 42 millimeter tire on there like I have right now, and it's gonna expand a little bit, and it's gonna make it even wider. It's gonna make it feel wider, and it's supposed to be more aero that way. And more importantly, it's gonna have a better comfort level when going over a bumpy pavement or all kinds of dirt and gravel. So that's the first thing that I felt, is the transfer of power was there. I loved it, boom. Made me so happy right away, I was sold. I've been running on tubeless like I would recommend, and I've had experience with the Pathfinder Pros, the 38 millimeters, and these, I forget, they're by Trek Georgiana. I'll put the name up. These are 42s. These are my favorites so far. They're similar to the Pathfinder Pro, and I've been running them at under 30 PSI. So today I ran them at like 25 in some real heavy gravel. Worked beautifully. The wheels go up climbs. No complaints there. They've been really solid. So again, I spent a good 3 months with these wheel set, and I recommend it. At $840, I mean, come on. A huge upgrade from aluminum. I'm gonna continue to put them through the test here in Mexico. I'm gonna go bike packing in Oaxaca now. It's gonna be the real test. A lot more climbing and overnights, all kinds of stuff. I do have to give this thing a wash. I totally hear you on that, but I just came back from a 90 miler, all over pavement, gravel, dirt, and I'm putting it through the works. And this is not my first experience with Elite Cycling wheels. I have the Drive 65 millimeter ones from the original version, and those things are sick for crit racing. I have them. I've been racing with them for at least a year. I already crashed them once. They held up. One spoke did break, so I had to swap that out at a shop. It comes with extra spokes, so easy. Super aero, super stiff. Again, that wheel set is under $1,500, and highly recommend it for any crit racers. They also have a 65, I believe they have something around the 50 range and the 30 range of millimeters. Check out those wheel sets as well. I'm gonna be doing a long-term review on my 65 mils soon, so stay tuned. If you guys wanna follow my adventures here in Mexico and throughout the race season, give me a follow on Instagram. I post everything on my Instagram story. So all of my racing, all of my training, my adventures here in Mexico, Claudio_Fierro. Let me read off a few more stats for you guys on the Elite Wheels website. So Marvel 36, designed for long distance and competitive gravel riding. Lightweight rims, 25 millimeters, inner widths, and we have, it's race ready, tubeless ready, CX race spokes and ceramic bearings, and the wheel set weighs 1,420 grams. Awesome. So Elite Wheels is having a 20% off spring sale on their website. It expires April 3rd, so get on it, and 20% off first generation drive, road, and mountain bike pro wheels, and 10% off the first generation Marvel Road. This expires again April 3rd, and you can use the code CM20 to get that 20%. And if you want to get 10% off of this wheel set that I have here, the Marvel G36, the code is CM15. And I believe you can still use that code CM15 for the drive wheel set that I have, the 65 mil first generation. So just put in all the codes, see what you get. Again, the sale that they're having right now expires April 3rd, but you can still use my code for this wheel set, I believe, beyond that. So take advantage of it and get yourself a new wheel set. All right, guys, that is all for today. Thank you so much for listening and watching my channel. There's gonna be a lot of crit racing content, and stay tuned for more adventures here in Mexico on my Instagram stories. I'll see you soon. Peace. We got a 3-hour endurance ride. What a day. Let's do it.